Good morning. My name is Megan.
And my name is Danny.
Wait, my name is Danny.
And my name is Megan.
Welcome to Noise.
You know, we have been asked to make our show shorter.
Okay, well, let's fly through these announcements.
Juniors and seniors, contact Mrs. Lawrenson to help sell root beer floats to raise money for your grad parties.
PSAT test is Saturday, October 19th. You need a calculator, a non-mechanical pencil, and a photo ID to sign up in the office.
Thanks, Danny. Maybe I will sign up for that. Driver's Ed is being held October 28th, November 1st, and November 4th through the 8th from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. Meeting in room 102. Grab a form outside the office.
The winter sports meeting for boys and girls basketball, girls dance, and boys wrestling will take place on November 4th at 6:30.
Have you ever considered how good planning can help you be more responsible? Here are some simple steps for making a plan.
Step 1. Write a list of things you need to do this week in order of priority. 2. Write down each task or job that needs to be done. 3. Write down what you need to accomplish each task or job. 4. Always have a backup plan.
Let's meet our guests from the yearbook.
Hi, I'm Tristan.
And I'm Nikki.
Yearbooks are only $45 until October 20th and raise in price after that date.
Seniors, get your pictures in. They are due by October 31st. If you don't send them in, they will not be put in the yearbook.
If we don't sell 300 yearbooks this year, they will be in black and white, and that's pretty lame.
That's no fun at all.
No, sir.
The theme this year is Revive, and we have been working really hard every single day to make sure this year's yearbook is the best year yet.
You will be in the yearbook at least 3 times this year. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for your time.
Now let's go to Sophie on senior project.
Finally, at the top of the food chain, the seniors here at Spectrum High School are more than excited to graduate. But in order to receive their freedom away from high school, they must complete quite a few things. But what's the one that's on all of their minds? Senior Project. Join me as we take a peek at just a few of the projects that have already happened.
My senior project was directing a 5K Fun Run Walk to raise money for my sponsored Child's Village in Guatemala. And it was really fun just to see everybody come together, and we ended up raising $1,560, and they're going to use the money for building supplies and equipment and school supplies. And it's just really exciting because they're really poor, and I'm just really glad that I was able to help them out.
For my senior project, I organized a 5K to raise money for the victims of the Boston bombings.
The best part of my senior project was just seeing everybody come together and willing to help this poor community in Guatemala. It was just so amazing to see the effect that just a little bit of help can do, to help my sponsored child and her entire community. So it was really fun.
The thing that went really well for me was I got a lot of volunteers to help on the day of the race, and I also got a lot of donations from companies that made the race a lot more interesting and more unique and just a lot more fun.
If I could do anything different, I would decide to go on a trip to visit Kenzie, my little girl I sponsor in Guatemala, and just be able to see the effect that all of the help from the 5K raised and all the money that we raised. And I think it would just be so cool to go down there and just visit her also. But I'm hoping to take a trip in the future.
One thing that I would do differently is I needed to plan a little better so that I could get the t-shirts I made ordered on time. But other than that, it went really well.
And this has been Sophie Hurlin signing out and wishing the best of luck to the seniors who walk these halls next.
Here's a quick story by me about Spectrum as a reward school. When you hear a teacher say that Spectrum has been nominated as a reward school, do you know what that means? Reward schools are decided by how well Minnesota schools have done on their multiple measurement ratings over the past 3 years. The schools chosen are the top 15% of Title I schools in Minnesota. They all represent the highest performing of Minnesota's 853 Title I schools. This year, there have been 131 schools chosen to be reward schools, and Spectrum is one of them. Ms. Sparks stated, "Our focus on high student expectations and small class sizes contribute equally to the success of the school, and we are very proud to have achieved this distinction."
And let's take a peek at my story on the new drama coach. Meet Daniel McLaughlin, Spectrum's brand new drama coach.
Amy Kinney approached me via email about it and told me about it, and I love directing and just doing anything with theater, and it seems like a fun group of kids to work with, and so yeah, I just needed to hear about it and I was ready to do it.
He got this fun directing job through someone you may know, Miss Kinney.
He was my professor for a couple classes, so we got to know each other a few years back.
Daniel is excited to get the theater program up and running again, as well as share his new ideas.
We are going to focus on just making an awesome production and having a lot of fun.
The play will be James and the Giant Peach, which is what the old director, Mr. Wagner, chose last year.
The former director, Jesse, had chosen for this year, so I figured he knows you guys, he knows what everyone is capable of, and so I figured I'd stick with that.
As for costumes, there's only one thing he knows for sure.
It's gonna be crazy. It'll be very, it'll be fun. I'll just say that.
We are looking forward to a new year in theater. This is Megan, sending off for Noise. That's our Noise News!
Keeping you in on the noise.
Bring in the noise, bring down the house. We came here to turn the party out. Say, come on, let's raise the roof and get a roof. That we can get loose, y'all. Bring in the